Hello, my wonderful students. This week we are doing another art project, and we are using what we learned last week to help us with this project this week. We are going to use the color wheel again. So here on our color wheel, we know what the primary colors are. If you remember back from last week, do you remember what they are? If you're thinking they're this triangle, so the yellow, the red, and the blue, you are correct. Good job. And so something to add to it, or to review from last week, is using those primary colors, and when you mix them, you get something called secondary colors. Whew. Secondary colors. This color wheel is helpful because they are this triangle, if you see that line. So we use the primary colors, and when we mix them, we get the secondary color. So if we have yellow and red, if we mix that together, do you know what it would make? We can look at the color wheel and it will tell us. Red and yellow together make, you're right, orange. So then if we take red and blue and mix that together, what do you think it will make? You're right, purple or violet? Purple. And then the last one, yellow and blue. When we mix yellow and blue, what color do we get? Do you know? You are right, green. So the secondary colors are orange, green, and purple. Our project this week will be using those colors plus the primary, and we will be mixing our own. Usually in class we'd be mixing it with paint, but today we're going to use crayons or color pencils, and it works just as well. So as you can see, we have our 6 little birdies, and we have, on the bottom, we have red, yellow, and blue, which are primary colors, yes. And on the top, we have orange, green, and purple. And I made those colors with just 3 crayons. And the 3 crayons I did it with was red, yellow, and blue. Let's get started on our little colored birdies. Our paper is side to side, that means horizontal, and we are drawing in pencil 6 circles. My paper is a little bit more skinny on the rectangle way, but a regular piece of paper will work. After that, we're going to do upside down Y's for the legs, plus a little line for that middle toe. We're going to do that on all 6 birdies. Then we are going to add its beaks. And the beaks can either be a triangle on the middle of the circle, or if the bird is on its side, it could be a sideways triangle. This video is sped up, so please pause it so you can catch up. So you could do all of them looking the same, or mix it up and have some looking like other ones. After that, you're going to go over the whole thing, all the lines, in a black marker or crayon. I'm using a Sharpie, but you could do whatever black you have. For the bottom ones, we are making those primary colors. So all we need for this project are those 3 crayons. So the first one, I'm making red. And the red birdie will be colored in nice and neat. The middle birdie will be yellow, and that will also be nice and neat. For this project, you do need to make your birdies in the same order as me, so I know you're doing it correctly. So when we mix red and yellow together, let's see what we get. So when we mix, I think it's easier if you do a light, so don't press so hard on the crayon, layer, and you go back on top of it with your second color. And you can already see, we have orange. Pretty cool. So now for our next one, we have yellow. We need to do our last primary color, which is blue. So we're coloring the whole thing nice and neat. And when we mix yellow and blue together, what do we get? So once again, do a light layer of blue and then go back on top of it with yellow. And you can already see it. We have, yes, you're correct, green. So for the last birdie, we're going to mix blue and red. And so a light layer of red,
and then another light layer of blue. And there we have purple. Woohoo, there are little birdies. So we have the primary colors, and when we mix them, we get the secondary colors. Way to go, making your colorful birdies.
Woohoo! Great work! I bet yours looks fantastic. I really want to see it, so make sure you take a photo and put it on your Seesaw or Google Classroom.